Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into Fairycore or decorating videos or Animal Crossing in general, maybe consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Last week we decorated our fairy village. I absolutely love how it turned out. If you're interested in how I created this, I'll leave a link to this video in the time cards on top that will take you straight to that video. In today's video, we will be decorating a long awaited area. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So here's the area that I will be decorating. We will be decorating this entire thing. This is the area that I've been wanting to work on for a very long time. This is next to my Able Sister shop and my museum. I did create this sunken area, which I will give you guys a better view in a second. And here is my museum. And I wanted to give you guys an overview of how the space looks before we do anything, just in case you guys are trying to recreate this for your island. I decided to work on this area because I need to place my cafe slash bookstore that I'm working on for a while now on the left side of this, but I didn't know where I was going to place it. So since I have so much empty space on this side, I decided to finally work on this area that I've been saying that I wanted to decorate for a while now, but never did. I left this area empty because it's such a weird area to decorate since there's like 5 different entryways. So I needed something that will fill in this area, but still be functional and cute. The first thing I'm going to do is create a bridge here. I have so much space available and adding the bridge will help narrow the area. And I'm lining it up with the other one that I have that's going into the Able Sister shop to make it symmetrical. Also, I noticed when I was trying to place the bridge, I was trying to place it on this side where you see me carving out the space and it wasn't letting me add it. It kept saying that the space was off or something like that. So I actually destroyed the waterfall and I was trying to move everything up, but it still wasn't working out. So I placed everything back to how I had it, and that's when I thought, let me try to place it on the other side, and it actually lined up exactly where I wanted to place it. So if you're having trouble placing a bridge like I was trying to, before you start destroying everything and wasting your time, try lining it up on the other side if the side that you're trying to place it isn't working out, if that makes sense. So now that I placed the bridge, I'm working on creating these cliffs. When I was planning this, I was trying to figure out a way to fill in the space to make it a little bit more narrow, to make it less overwhelming to decorate, because I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to very large areas like this, I get overwhelmed and I need time to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. So after some planning out, I decided to create 2 cliffs on both sides. I was going to add fairy ponds or maybe a spiral pond here to fill in the space, but I felt like it was going to look a bit too flat and I didn't like it, so I went with the 2 cliffs instead. And for the first cliff, I'm going to connect it with the other cliff that I have there and connect it with a little pond. That way my villagers can't go through there, but forcing them to go through this little path that I'm going to create. And this area connects with Chelsea's house, and next to her house she has the pathway that I'm trying to force my villagers to use. And I forgot that this also connects with my entrance area, so you can see this area connects a lot of my little sections of my island, which is why it took me so long to start decorating, but I decided that it was time for me to start decorating this. And I forgot that this also connects with my entrance area, so you can see this area connects a lot of my little sections of my island, which is why it took me so long to start decorating. But I decided that it was time for me to start decorating this, but I don't really have a name for this yet. I mean, once you see the title, then I already came up with a name. This build is perfect for those that have areas that they need to connect or are struggling with those transitional areas. I will be adding trees on top of each cliff, so it will hide some of the background just a little bit. So yeah, I'm just adding the last bit of waterfalls to this cliff, and then I'm going to go back to the little pathway that I was talking about that's next to Chelsea's house, and I'm just going to add a little river and connect some of the waterfalls. And now I'm going to show you guys how each section looks. So here's how the first section looks. This is going to look so cute on its own. Just wait and see. This is how the first cliff looks connecting the other cliff. Here's how the second cliff looks. As you can see, I left some space that will allow you to walk from the staircase to whichever building you want to go to. So now I'm going to start decorating, which is my favorite part when I'm building because this is when everything comes together. I'm going to start decorating from this area and then make my way to the first cliff and then the second cliff. And then I'm going to decorate the center area that's between the 2 bridges, and then I'm going to make my way to the land bridge that leads you to the museum and decorate all of that. So this video is going to be filled with a lot of decorating. The best part is that I don't have that much left to decorate on my island. I only have a small part on the left side, which I still have to add my house and my character's house, which I named Cafe, and I also still have my campsite that I need to move, and I still have to finish decorating my beaches. So I still have some ideas in mind, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of it on this island. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you guys guys know that all of my islands that I've created, I decorate from the beach all the way to the secret beach. I decorate every single inch of my islands. I don't leave anything empty. So if you're looking for beach inspo, house inspo, anything inspo, I have it all on my channel. I have everything in a playlist, so it'll be easier for you to find whichever you're looking for. And if you don't see anything on my channel, just let me know in the comments what you want me to do, and I can definitely create some builds similar to what you're looking for. I may not create everything for this island, but we always have the next island, which speaking of, I have to write down all of the island themes that I have in mind because I do have quite a few, and I need your help to choose which island theme we will be doing for the next island. I really want to do a kid core, but pastel kid core island, and I really want to do a fairy core city core, kind of like a hybrid, or maybe just like a pink city core. And I also want to do an all strawberry island. I think that would be so cute, or like an all purple and blue island. As you can see, I have so many ideas for island themes that I just want to do. I do take forever to finish an island, but I am getting better. This year I started a tropical fairycore island, and I did finish it in about 6 months. And then I started this island, which that means that's 2 islands in 1 year, which is crazy work, but we were able to do it. But I will have that list, and I'll create a poll on my community tab where you guys can vote on which island theme you guys want me to do next. So keep an eye out on that poll, which I'll probably post sometime this week, along with hopefully creating my cafe bookstore. Now that I created this area, I'm able to make some space now for that area and my house and my campsite. So I might do the cafe slash bookstore for the next video. If not, it will most likely be my campsite. I want to finish upgrading the cafe house and also decorate the inside of the house so I can give you guys a little tour of the house, so you guys are not waiting until my island tour to see the inside. So that's why I'm taking a while to finish that build. I'm looking for some codes for a bookstore sign, so I might switch out one of the designs for that sign. If you're curious on any design codes that I use for this build, I do have a video up on my channel that I list all of the design codes. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below, and I'll also leave a link to that in the time cards on top that will take you straight to that video. And for my cafe character, I'm thinking of dressing her up in a beautiful pink and green elegant gown that I showed you guys a couple of videos ago, and it's also displayed in the outside of my Able Sister shop. You can see it behind by the fairy dresses. I'm going to dress her up in that, and I'm going to give her a cute hairstyle. And since my hair is pink, I'm going to give my cafe character green hair and maybe some pigtails. I'll play around with the options and I'll see which one I like. I might switch it up and give my cafe character my outfit, and the outfit that I'm planning to give her I might take for myself, or I might just keep my outfit and give her the prettier one, but we'll see because I really love that elegant dress. It's green and pink and it fits my island theme so well. I also have this vine dress, and I'm thinking that dress will fit her better since she's going to have green hair, but I'm going to give her some options and then I'm going to let you guys pick which one we should go for. I can't wait to start decorating the inside of my house. I have some designs that I can't wait to use on my wall. I want my house to be a forest fairy tale. Like as soon as you walk in to my house, I want it to feel like a magical forest where all of the fairies live. I also have my rocks that I need to do something with, and usually almost always I create a fairy garden, and I don't want to do that for this island. I don't really need my rock, and a part of me doesn't even want them to spawn on my island, but I want to do something different. So I'm thinking of maybe creating a pathway and have my rock spawn diagonally and fill it up with some flowers and trees. I thought this was a good way of incorporating the rocks into my island but not give it its own huge space, because I have other plans for my empty space and creating the rock garden takes up some of that space. So I might create that in one of these upcoming videos before I completely finish this island. And before I start decorating the beaches, I usually for the most part leave my beaches last, and I try to lump them into 1 or 2 videos since there's not much terraforming involved. They're a lot quicker to record, so I usually just put like 2 or 3 in one video. We're almost done with this build. I'm just laying down all of the custom designs up until I get to the museum entrance. I will be adding another tree here to kind of block the museum just a little bit to kind of give a little mystery. I do have a video up on my channel on how I created the museum entrance. I'll leave a link to that video in the time cards on top. And once we add these stone designs, we are done with the build. So here's how the first section looks. I love how it turned out, and once I decorate the cliffs on the left side, it will look more full and more like you're in a forest. Here's how the second section looks as soon as you walk through the first section. It's so cute, super obsessed with it. Here is how the third section looks. This area also leads you directly to the Able Sister shop. Here's how the middle section looks. I love the bridge and how symmetrical they are. It did take me a couple of tries, but I'm so glad because they match. And lastly, here is the mini land bridge that leads you to my museum. I love the view so much. Everything just turned out so beautiful. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the builds and the video, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Don't forget to have your post notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. I love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!